Hey everybody, thanks for getting out East with Steve, and today we're going to review Battlebox Mission 33, November 2017. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, this is this month's Battlebox. This is October 2017, and we'll be opening the Battlebox with a Braza by Bastion Gear. Let's dig into this. Battlebox is a fun box. We get it once a month. We've been getting it for a while, and now it's time, I think, tossing up on the YouTube channel. And basically what it comes with, you get this sit rep card. Each month is a different mission, and this month is Self-Reliance. They have 4 different subscription costs: the basic, the advanced, the pro, and the pro plus, which is nice for the month. And we actually got the pro plus this month, so we're going to check out all the items. So we'll just kind of go in order, starting from the top. The first thing is the Speedy Stitcher sewing awl, which is this, I believe. Alright. So basically this is a sewing awl. You use this to sew leather, heavy canvases, things like that. I'm guessing underneath the chuck, yep, there are the needles. You have a straight needle. Let me undo the twine real quick. You have a straight needle and a curved needle, and then you have a wax twine, and you basically stick your needle right in there, thread your twine through the needle, and then put your chuck back on. And then you can use this to, again, make leather products. You can use it to sew heavy canvases, tarps, things like that, of that nature. It's neat to have. Funny thing is I've actually seen these before, didn't know what they were at the time, but it's a neat thing. I assume the bobbin is inside, following the twine right on down, and they come with extra wax twine and good old instructions. Cannot beat instructions. And they give that value a $19.99 value. Yeah, it's pretty solidly built. I can see that for 20 bucks. Next up is the Opinel number 6 carbon steel knife made in France. Alright, so this is an Opinel. I've actually been wanting one of these for a while. I've heard really good things about these things. It's a very inexpensive knife. This is $13. Made in France. Very old design. You open it up, and you just twist the cap to lock it in place, and then that's that. Very simple knife. Feels pretty sharp right out of the box. They could use some touch-ups here and there, but quick knife test. It is a small blade, so this could be pretty difficult. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Not too bad, actually. It's a small blade, but once it digs in, it's pretty good. Again, this is the Opinel high carbon blade. It's got a nice 90-degree spine. Twist the cap, close the blade, then you can lock it back up. And again, that's a $13 value. Up next is the Marbles Pocket Puck Knife and Tool Sharpener. Where would that be? Let's take some of this out of the way. Alright, this would be the Pocket Puck. Dual sharpener. Let's open it up real quick. And I'm going to use my brush since it's right here. Obviously, I need to sharpen my knife. Alrighty. So here's the Pocket Puck. You have your coarse side, your fine side. Basically, put some honing oil on it, some water, something to lubricate it up, and then you can fix your tools. You can sharpen blades, but this is really good for sharpening axes and hatchets. things like that. You know, tools that you can really ding up. These things are actually really handy. Again, this is the Pocket Puck by Marbles. It's a $9 value. I can see that for $9. Next up, we have a thing from Ready Man. It is the Tinder Scraper. Yeah, this would be this. Okay. So this is basically a cheese grater out of cheap stamped steel. Got a little saw right here. I mean, it's not bad. It's meant for processing tinder down. I mean, you scrape your wood along this, and get your little shavings, and you help start a fire. They give this a value of $12.95. I would not personally pay $12.95 for this. I have a Smith's Tinder Scraper. It's yellow. It has a little bucket that actually you scrape the shavings into a little container down here, and also has a fire starter with it. I can't remember the exact price on that Smith's, but I'd pay $13 for that, but I wouldn't pay $13 for this. I want to put this in. I'm not a big fan of this. I see its use. I just don't see the use for the value, for the price, I should say. And that's your basic box. So that brings up everything. It costs you $25. It gives you a $55 value, MSRP. All right, going on to the advanced box, we have a Condor, Kephart Blade Blank. It's got this guy right here. They give that an $1869 value. Open this up real quick. Might not use the blade blank to open it up. All right, so it's a pretty decent blade blank. I mean, it's made in El Salvador. It's already machined. Again, that's a little tip right there. Edge is not too sharp, but still, it's got pretty decent edge. Obviously, it needs to be honed up and some fine tuning done. But it's a nice 90-degree spine. Obviously, you're gonna have a full tang knife. They say this is 1075 high carbon steel, which that's decent steel. And this again is an $1869 value. And they also include the walnut blocks and pins from Kephart, which is an $8 value, which are these. You got 3 pins, you got your walnut blocks, and basically you can build your own knife. Have the scales that you want to fit your hand. I mean, this is a pretty decent knife already. I mean, comfortable wise. I can see this being a pretty good bushcrafting outdoor knife. I mean, it's made by Condor. I like that. It's not bad for the price. I mean, it'll be a fun project. We'll probably make a video of it later on. All right. And last in your advanced box, you have the DF4 Deadfall Trap. Alright, so this would be your DF4 Deadfall Trap. So, open it up. This is what you get. It's a basic trap for trapping animals. You know, if you're out in the woods and you're hunting, or you have to, no kidding, survive. You basically set it up, stick this in the ground. You have pressure lock. You have your bait right here. Obviously, you're going to have your deadfall up here. Once they knock down the bait, everything falls down. They give you some twine to go with the trap. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a nice aluminum trap. I mean, it beats actually making one from scratch. It's pretty nice. And they also give you directions. Let's check out the directions real quick. Let's see here. If I could open it up. Alright, so you get directions on your deadfall. Oh, you can also make it into a snare. That's pretty neat. So I wouldn't lose these if you ever plan on using it. Now, definitely if you're going to use this, make sure you check local hunting and trapping laws. We might actually make a YouTube video out of this, just setting it up and setting it off ourselves, just to see how that works. Alright, after that, okay, so that's your end of your advanced box. Again, that's a $50 value. They give it a, $50 cost. They give it a $96.61 value. Next up is your Pro box, and we have one thing, and it's the Zombie Tinder Bushcrafter Fire Kits. So that's this. Alright, so got your tin. Nice rubber band around it. That could actually be useful. When you open it up, and this is what you're going to see. So inside it, we have some jute twine. That stuff's always handy, not just for starting fires, but actually making stuff. I'll put this over here so I don't lose it. You have 550 cord, 5 million uses for 550 cord. But I think in this, the 550 cord is meant for a bow drill. That's kind of neat. We also have fire steel. We'll get to that. Alright, so we have some jellied cotton. Easy to start fire with that. We have this from Zombie Tinder. These burn for a long time and really easy to start fire, even in wet conditions. You can cut these in half, use only a chunk of it, or cut it in half and use your ferro rod to actually strike it. You have some char cloth. You have some flint, steel. So, you know, basic old time flint and steel way. Let's see if I can do this real quick without giving a. We'll probably do a demonstration later on. Yep, got a couple sparks. So it definitely works. Alright, so you got a little divot right here for bow drill. Assuming these sockets are for building the width of the bow drill. Not sure what the grooves are, maybe for putting on your belt or something like that. That's pretty neat. And then you have, alright, so you have your ferro rod and striker. Oh, this is kind of cool. Alright, so you got 550 cord. This doesn't look like regular 550 cord. I don't know if you guys see that, but that looks like fishing wire and some copper wire right there. I wonder what this is. Alright, according to this, we have Parastrike V3 mag. Hinge tin, jelly, cotton. Oh, this is made with Titan cord. Oh, so this is Titan cord. So within this paracord, not only do you have 550 cord, but you have copper wire, you have fishing line, and you also have a fire cord in here. So there's a little piece of, see if we can see it real quick. Can't really see unless that red might be coming through just a little bit, but there's a little piece of cordage in there that you can take out and actually make a fire. And it's basically how this, how does this work? Okay, so you pull this, here's your striker, here's your ferro rod. This is magnesium, which burns really hot. So if you ever need it in wet conditions, you can scrape off some magnesium as needed. And then this striker is pretty nice, 90-degree angles. Let's take a little bit. Let's get in trouble inside the house, guys. Hold up. See if we can get some sparks going. Right now I'm just scraping off some of that protective coating, because that will stop it from sparking quick in a heartbeat. Alright, now let's see if we can actually get this thing to spark. Oh yeah, that sparks really nice. Those are really nice sparks. I like this. I like this thing a lot. I go camping, backpacking all the time. I always like to start fires different ways and use different objects, and this is actually really nice. I like this, and we'll use this. And I'm assuming that these little caps right here are meant for this end, so you could unravel this, feed your paracord through here, cap it off. Well, yeah, feed it through the hole, cap it off. You can actually make it into like a necklace that you break apart. That's my guess on this. So this is a neat little system. They give, I wonder what I never say what the value is. I wonder what it is. Alright, so they give the value for the Zombie Tinder Bushcrafter Fire Kit as a $60 value. Now that I don't agree with. This, I would pay good $25 for this. This is good fire steel. especially with the Titan core, magnesium core right there. I like that. This is nifty. I like it. Flint and steel, believe it or not, flint does cost. It can cost some money, especially if you don't know how to find it out in the woods. But okay. Paracord. How much is this? I mean, first of all, paracord is cheap, and this is 6 feet of paracord for bow drilling. Okay. Char cloth. I mean, you can make char cloth day in and day out. The neat part is they give you a tin, and so you can literally, as long as you have cloth, you can stick a piece of cloth inside the tin, put it into the coals of the fire, and you can make your own char cloth. That's pretty neat. Jute twine, you can get tons of this at a dollar store. You can make your own jelly cotton, basically Vaseline and cotton. And even though these are really nice fire starters, especially in wet conditions, the whole kit as a $60, I don't see it. You can probably build this kit cheaper. Again, this striker is super awesome. It's really nice. I'm not going to put it all back in right now. I feel like that's going to be a pain in the butt. I just want to move on. So, again, you paid $100 for that Pro, and you get a $156.56 value, MSRP. And then you get the Pro Plus, which is the knife of the month. And this knife, you get a Condor primitive bush knife by Matt Graham. It's made in El Salvador. This is it right here. I'm going to take it over here and open it up. Well, I'm actually going to use the knife blank to open this up. Nice and simple. Push that down there. I'm having issues with plastics tonight. This is my first unboxing, guys, so give me any pointers, anything that you guys see that you'd like to change. Angles. Sorry for having this out. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here's the knife. Wrapped in this tissue paper. Alright, I like this. Alright, so this is a pretty nice knife. This is the Condor. This is the Condor primitive bush style knife, Matt Graham. Alright, as you can see, it is 420 HC steel, so that's 420 high carbon steel. Wood scales, I don't know what kind of scales these are. I mean, walnut is my guess, but it's got a stain. I mean, they're stain scales, but man, it feels really nice in the hand. For how big this knife is, it feels really light. It feels super light. It feels really good in your hand. Take this tip off real quick. Alright, so blade appears pretty decently sharp right out of the package. I mean, you could use some honing, some fine tuning. It's got a nice 90 degree spine. I just cannot believe how light this is compared to how big it is. This feels really nice in the hand. You got your spear point tip. Good for drilling holes, doing some fine work. And this is a really nice knife. For bush style knife, I like this. I cannot wait to play with this, honestly. Sharpness test. Finished blade right out the box. If I can just get a good catch on the paper here. Yeah. There we go. Real nice, real smooth. I'm trying not to hit my microphone. Just realized it's actually in a really bad spot to do this. Oh yeah, that cuts like butter when it catches. Just like butter. Fine tuning, I like that. I like that a lot. Obviously a full tang blade. And then we have the sheath that comes with it. It is a primitive style sheath, leather, handmade. This is really nice. See how it fits inside it. Oh, it's got a good positive grip. I mean, it's not coming out. I like that. The nice part about leather, it's durable, and plus every time you pull it out, it's going to hone the blade, it's going to clean the blade off. It's really nice. And I'm assuming this flap right here is for your belt. So how you would wear it is, I do not have a belt on me right now. So how you would wear it, pretending that the knife is the belt, sure. So you have the belt, you slide it in like this, and then here are your pants. And then that friction right there keeps your knife locked in. I really like it. I like the Condor right there. I think this is neat. This is good old school style bushcrafting knife. Great for taking out. You're going to get a lot of use out of it. You can beat it up pretty decently. As long as you maintain the high carbon steel, it's going to last you for a while. That works. That I am pleased with. So, that is Pro Plus at $150 is what you pay. It's $261.56 value. The knife is $105. I can see that. I'm happy with that. And let's see what else is in the box. Let's take this stuff out of here. Right here we have something from Opinel. Apparently they're advertising the number 12 Explorer. Again, these are made in France. That's cool. Alright, we have... if I can pick it up. Alright, so we have a pamphlet from Condor. Alright, yeah, it's just a little magazine. Products that they sell. Cool. And then we have something, get the #1 fishing subscription box delivered to your door each month. What is this? Alright, so we get an exclusive offer for Battlbox. Get your first box for as little as $5 from LuckyTackleBox.com. You know, for $5, we're going to get this box and we're going to put it on the channel. We're going to see how that works. What's $5? We can definitely do that. Alright, so going over everything again. Give me a quick rundown. Starting it off, you have your sewing awl right there. You have your Opinel number 6 high carbon steel right there. Let's see here, you have your pocket puck right there. You got Ready-Man Tinder Scraper, which we've discussed. Not a big fan of the price. I like the utility aspect of it. I wonder what these holes are for. I bet these holes are so you can fasten it into something. But I like the utility aspect of it. I mean, it's going to work. I just don't like $13 for that. That to me is no good. And that is your basic box. It's a $55 value. You paid $25. Next up, you have the advanced box, and then you have the blade blank with the scales, the marble with the maple scales and pins. Are those maple? Oh, they're walnut blocks. Sorry. And then you have your Deadfall Trap, wire, and instructions. We're not going to forget that. And again, you paid $50. Is a $97 value. Pro box for $100. You have your zombie tinder fire bushcrafting kit. There's the tin. You have the fire steel, which we've discussed is actually really nice. If I don't knot it all up in my first 5 minutes of owning it. Alright, that's going to be interesting. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting it to lock down. Cool. This works for me. Put that in there. You have the steel. Let's put that at the bottom. The trick is going to see if I actually get all the stuff back in the tin. Flint, jute twine, million uses, char cloth, always good to have, very good for flint and steel, jelly cotton, little eyeball thing, that's a good fire starter, your 550 cord for your bow drill, and that is your fire tinder kit. And I would actually toss both these items in here. One helps you get your tinders, so a tinder scraper should fit. And the plastic bag can also be used for storing tinder or any other items in there. And I bet you if I took 5 minutes to actually pack this thing better, it would all fit. I'll just do that after this, and boom. And then you have the 2 plastic knobs to make your fire steel like a breakaway necklace, and the rubber band that came with it. And that again is your Pro box. That's a $100 value. I mean, sorry, you paid $100. It's a $157 value. And then for your Pro Plus for $150 at a $262 value, you have your Condor. Overall, it's a good box. I like it. I think it works. For $150, it's good stuff. It's stuff that you'll actually use. My thing is, I kept pointing out the 90-degree spine on each of the blades, and let's see if it's 100% true. I'm gonna use this fire steel real quick, and we're gonna test the blank out real quick. See if it'll throw a spark. Throw a spark, good to take out in the woods. Open now. Let's unlock it. It's actually firmer than I thought it would be. Lock it in. Feels like a 90. Let's see. That threw amazing sparks. I like that. That really dug in and threw a really good spark. And last but not least, just because we're having fun, the Condor. Again, it's got a sharp 90-degree spine. Steel. Good spark. Great spark. Alright. And that's your Battlbox for October. Self-Reliance box. I give it a thumbs up. We'll get another box in here. We'll review them. We'll put them up on the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel. Share amongst your friends. And enjoy.